Good morning. It's Saturday morning. It's weigh-in day. Yeah, weigh-in day. Oh man, I'm hoping if you guys listened to the episode of the podcast yesterday, episode number 229 of the Ranting Weight Watcher podcast, I hope you enjoyed it. If you listened to it, it's definitely a topic that definitely intrigues me. Of fasting to reboot the immune system is something that the immune system is high on my list to take care of, because you guys know autoimmune condition. I do what I need to do to support my immune system in order to be able to fight the autoimmune condition without medication, the way I have chosen to do so. So I do all of these things to build my immune system. And so the idea that you can reset your immune system, say 4 times a year, like once a quarter with a 3-day fast, and kind of strengthen it in that sense to be able to battle any issues. This is a topic very interesting to me. And I talk about it on the perspective of while using the reflection of my entire journey up to that point. So if you haven't listened to it yet, I hope you enjoy it. If you have, I hope you already enjoyed it. And if you're new here and you never heard of the Ranting Weight Watcher, and that's something you're interested in, look, it's on Spotify, it's on YouTube, Ranting Weight Watcher episode 229, and you can go from there. I lean on a lot on my my journey experience to tell the stories and put you in the position of maybe this is something you want to try, maybe this is something you don't want to try, and I use my journey experience in every way possible for my own advantage. You know, there's something great that comes with being on a journey for 6 years like this, is as long as you put the effort in to evolve. And evolution is a big word in my world, because, you know, if you go into a weight loss system and they hand you this rudimentary way to lose weight, and you just take that and you literally do that for the rest of your life, you'll get so far. But there comes a time where when evolution is necessary, if you want more, if there's something beyond, and you're not getting to your end goal, say, and you're doing everything properly, there are other things in life to introduce that will help you along the way. But it all comes with evolution, and that evolution starts with you seeking knowledge that you don't already have. And it's not the knowledge that's been handed to you that you don't already have. It's the knowledge you have to go seek out. And then once you have that knowledge, it becomes something that you're curious about, implementing. Just think about it this way. You're flicking the channel on the remote for the TV, and you stop on the Food Network, and the person is making this dish that you never made before, and they're showing you the ingredients, they're showing you how to do it, and then you see it at the end, and you see the person taste it, and you're like, I want to do that. You didn't have any knowledge of this dish beforehand, so the knowledge of the dish and the knowledge of how to make the dish were given to you, and now you are wanting to implement this dish in your life. Same thing. It's the same exact process. You read a book about nutrition, and it's something that has nothing to do with your current plan. So nothing to do with Weight Watchers. It's just generalized nutrition knowledge. And then this gives you an idea like, I wonder how I implement this in my life. Maybe if I try this, maybe if I try that, or maybe it causes additional searches. How do I implement these actions into my life? All of these things bring about the evolution of you. And that's what this is all about. It's not about a scale number. How many times have you guys heard me say this? It's not about achieving a number on a scale, because the number on the scale is as temporary as everything else. It could be here today, gone tomorrow. What's not going to ever be here and gone is the knowledge obtained outside of the system. The knowledge that you seek out, the knowledge that you find, not the knowledge that's handed to you. The knowledge that is handed to you, you are going to take for granted. That's the natural course of life. Everything handed to you, you take for granted, right? So when they're telling you to track, how many people actually track? And how many people have to be convinced to track every week when we're sitting in in workshops and people are being told you need to track, and you're literally needing to convince them to track. And meanwhile, this is one of the pillars of how the system works, is tracking the food you eat, weighing and measuring the food they eat. You can't get them to do these fundamental things because it was knowledge handed to them. But the knowledge you obtain because you sought it out, it's different. It's like the difference of somebody handing you a brand new car and you working your butt off to pay for a new car. The car that you paid for, that you worked so hard for, you're going to value more than the car that was handed to you. And the same goes with the knowledge that I'm encouraging you guys to obtain. I'm encouraging you guys to go to a library and ask them, where are the books on nutrition? And take out a book and read something you would not have otherwise read about nutrition, something that has nothing to do with the current system you're in. Maybe if you educated yourself on what processed food does to your body, then maybe you would say, hey, how do I start getting rid of processed food in my life? Instead of thinking there has to be healthier versions of processed food. No, you don't need processed food at all, because you know what? 70 years ago, processed food didn't exist. And 70 years ago, most of the ailments and illnesses that seem normal today didn't exist either. And that's the whole thing, is because we've been handed a load of crap and convenience and we ate it up. And now we're all living lives that came with that convenience. We sold our souls for convenience. We bought food in a wrapper instead of buying the ingredients ourselves and making it. And the food in the wrapper came with a bunch of extra stuff that created a bunch of extra illnesses that you did not see coming. And the world told you this comes with age. No, it came with the food that didn't exist 70 years ago. That's the God's honest truth. The whole society is normalizing that of you eating food that isn't actually food. And the real reason people have the ailments they have is being caused directly by the laboratory experiments they are creating in their own bodies. It's that simple. And the only thing that stops it all, the only thing is when you can't deny you know this anymore. Me telling you this, everything I just said for the last 8 minutes, it doesn't matter because it's knowledge being given to you. Hopefully it motivates you to seek out knowledge, but there's no guarantee of that in my world. But it's not going to ever be as valuable as the knowledge you can obtain yourself. You're going to cherish that knowledge. And so get out there, go to a bookstore, go to a library, get yourself to a nutrition session and realize there's more to life than tracking points. And there's more to understand about how to nourish your body. And the nourishment of your body might in turn give you the scale result you want. It'll cause you to have to say goodbye to a lot of things. But most people can't see past what they're saying goodbye to. Instead, they say, oh no, I can't live without this. And that alone, that term alone should show you that this is more than it's an addiction. It's more than what you're thinking it is. And if we're going to break that addiction, then the idea of walking away and letting go and seeking new knowledge and implementing that new knowledge in your life is completely necessary. It's Saturday. Enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing today. I love each and every one of you. God bless you all.